Really
bottom lane, it looks like they're going to be jumping in on our Bristleback. Forev has been left alone. The Wisp is only just now going to come in, but it's too late. MMY is able to secure the first blood.
I don't think LGD can rotate fast enough for this. Like, they're going to start running down right now. The Ursa does have the TP available. There's no way that they expected this to happen anyways. You've got the Savage Roar on the Bear, though. Can he just walk in?
Roar in position. He's going to be able to roar and stop a little bit, but
somebody click
still,
the Aegis.
Aegis! He's right on top of it. He can't pick it up. Oh, Febe's forced to grab it out of everybody. Oh, my God. RTK. He's actually going to be slowed down by a little bit of goo. Turns around, faking out the Fissure, not quite hitting it. Nice Tornado EMP, though, landed by QO. That all but assures there's no opportunity for LGD to do anything here.
You would have really liked to see it on one of your cores that could play aggressively. So really good maneuver.
Kicked up. Are they actually going to be able to commit to this when they jump in with MMY? The damage from the Visage isn't nearly enough, and now MMY is too far forward. Blocked out by the Fissure, laid down by his teammate ROTK. And that's a free kill for MVP.
You're kind of just forced into this position, though. At some point, you know you have to give up that tier 1 tower bottom. What matters more is giving up the tower mid tier.
Rapid rotation around. They're going to be able to catch ROTK out of bounds. Completely out of mana. 3-3 now. The score may be even, but MVP is certainly far ahead in this match.
Like, last game was... If you told me
True.
15 minutes of the game...
Oh, but they're about to lose their top net worth hero. They do have the relocate in as well, so there's no way that Tyler can get out of this one.
Oh, they do manage to kill the Jug, though.
They can make a commitment soon.
Yeah, they're even going to pop the glyph.
They should just go while Forev is up at that top lane. Actually going to be able to catch QO, leading with a Fissure stun. Nice swap back out, though. Dubu may be blown up, but he managed to protect QO, and that's hugely important. Now the relocate in from behind is going to be able to catch multiple heroes. RTK is going to be the first one down. DDC actually summoned some new familiars, so he should be okay. Able to cover his retreat with a potential stun, but this just means MVP Phoenix, they win the fight, and they'll go right back to taking that tier 1 at the mid lane. I like this rotation from LGD, though. They know how desperately they need to be able to track down MVP. They get Febe, and they're going to turn towards Forev. Unfortunately, they're missing out on disables here as they can't quite keep up with Bear. The Tornado comes in. It's on 2. EMP will go off, but I think they're just going to try and go for the Spirit Bear and call it a day. Forev.
Oh, here comes Maybe, though.
He's apparently okay with this. MMY is going to be able to address QO, and Forev, he's actually battling it out with Ursa right now, but this is not a battle he can actually win. Forev will eventually go down. The mechs keep it alive. Maybe. Oh, he actually does die. The kick on through. Fissure onto QO. They're controlling up the Invoker, but Siler's almost dead. MMY's trapped up against MP. There's just no way out here for LGD as they run down hero after hero. 3 down. DDC hit by the Tornado as well. There's going to be a 4th down double kill for QO. And it looks like Dubu, he might even find ROTK. No, he doesn't get the swap off. Show themselves at bottom lane. The relocate comes out. Siler doesn't have any way out of this one. He does have the roar still up, but he's just trying to run it. Does manage to scare back QO, but the rest of MVP will still be able to run him down. LGD on the other side, though, are going to try and fight this one. Nice block out there from Forev. Actually absorbs that rolling boulder and will be able to fight the rest of the team. RTK throws down the epicenter, but is only just before he dies. MP is chased back with a spin, but Forev is going to be able to continue on the front line, slowly but surely tickling these heroes down with the quills. That'll be another 4 down from LGD as MVP are just stomping through this game too.
Seen them slow down at any point during this tournament, and they really took it to them. But when it came to team fights, they were just getting flat out demolished.
Kick comes in, Forev. Not quite blocked out. Maybe is going to have to enrage, but they may not even be able to save him. MP does get rooted up, but Forev's going to be able to keep on going. A scare back there. Maybe he's going to be taken lower and lower from the urn, and they do end up taking him out with Febe. Spirits, 3-man Fissure. RTK still does not have that Echo Slam, though, so not much he can really do, though. QO locked in by the roots, but that's willing to turn and fight. He's okay with this one.
That's a maybe buyback, but Sylar doesn't have Bear for the next 82 seconds. It's going to be a guaranteed Rax.
Invoker Dagon, okay.
All right, that's the get out of my game item.
He's ready to just zap down some heroes.
Yeah. QO he's feeling himself right now. He's like so happy. I'm doing QO things, can't stop me. Gonna build a Dagon with my 3,200 gold.
That's the top 6 Dagon right there.
Yeah. I like that. Those moves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the subtle, this is how far behind you are
demoralize the enemy as fast as possible. Sylar not expecting
Sylar's about
QO
to
to
get
still
big
be
up
inside
right
the
now.
base, but he's definitely here, and he's got the Dagon too. MP will finally catch up. The spin to win will take out Sylar. Dubu takes a large amount of damage, and that heals him right back up, so they throw down the swap, catching up to DDC, take him out. Dubu still completely fine. Sitting right next to the fountain, he's okay. LGD just have no reprisal whatsoever.
You give up this Rax, but you get a lot of farm on Sylar. You're not going to fight before his Radiance anymore. Imagine if they did this, if they had done this 4 or 5 minutes ago. Just said, let's wait for Sylar's Radiance no matter what, and then we'll see what we can do. But I think at this point,
MMY is going to jump in. They're going to try and pop Febe, but he's already got a Ghost Scepter of all the items. MMY is going to lose all his mana and his life as the Dagon comes out. RTK turns around for the Fissure and does manage to get away. At least for the time being. Forev's going to be able to chase him down eventually. Febe comes in with the extra bit of health. Omni Slash bouncing around. Two very tanky heroes are going to be able to absorb the Omni Slash. That's why we were talking about how they could just tank Juggernaut, but they never really got the opportunity to until now. Spirit Bear's going to die a secondary time. Maybe tries to jump onto QO, but there's just too many counterplay mechanisms here for MVP. 4 staffs and Ghost Scepters all around. DDC is actually going to be almost dying to Febe straight up.
MVP is just enjoying themselves right now. They're just diving non-stop. They've got a full AC completed on Forev too. They've secured themselves.
MMY kick in, but he doesn't actually dress Forev. Immediately goes down. Spirit Bear also going to die for a secondary time here. 8 to 21, make it 22. Sylar goes down yet again. Maybe finally picks up a kill. And there we go. An Echo out from ROTK. Maybe, just maybe, LGD can push MVP out of the base, but there's still the 2 cores. Got both the Juggernaut and that Bristleback, who's looking quite healthy. Maybe he's going to try and go for the Juggernaut. Oh, he's going to be able to burst it before the TP out as well. Can they control Forev? No, there's just no way. There's too many quills. Maybe he's going to actually try for it here. He still has the Aegis, though. I don't think they should try and fight this one at all. This is just a Bristleback who is too much to handle at this point in time. MMY tries to slow him down. Forev managed to dodge it. Won't be able to dodge the Fissure, though. A little bit more control. And it looks like he will finally be losing that Aegis. The one keeps him alive a little bit longer. Max efficiency with the tread switching as well. LGD are committing so much time to try and stop just the second life of the Bristleback, and they can't even do that much.
You said, Cap?
Nope, can't even do it. Febe's finally here with a relocate save. Who, after that fight, now has himself a 4 staff. The Ursa managed to complete a Diffusal Blade, so they can actually real quickly blow up the Wisp now.
They need the they need a big Echo.
Maybe not that quickly. 3 mid boosters.
What's going on?
But they can address the Ghost Scepter. They can't address that one item. I'm not sure about the
imagine if
3
Febe,
orbs.
Imagine if Febe just built
They're
like
going to jump on. Dubu, kick. That's a good kick, actually, onto 2, but unfortunately the Tornado's going to be pretty disrupted. They do manage to get a 3-man Fissure, swap back out, but Dubu still dies as the kick comes in. MMY still going to be able to control these heroes with the Echo Slam over the top onto 2. They're definitely trying to go onto Febe, but my god, he's going to be able to complete the relocate out, leaving Forev here, because we know the Bristleback's always going to keep on living.
Nobody checked his items.
Yeah, no, just like, it's a Ghost Scepter, guys. I can defusal it off. It's all good. Not the case here at all. Febe comes right back to the fight. And the last lane of Rax is going to be going down here unless LGD can pull out a miracle.
MVP.
RTK tries to jump for Febe here. Febe's fine, though. 4 staff back inside the base, trying to juke his way around, but maybe still dealing with QO. Oh, the enrage goes off just before the Dagon hits. And RTK is going to be run down by MP. Melee Rax, range Rax is all that's left, and LGD, they probably knew it was over for a while now, but they just wanted to fight it out to the bitter end.
I think this loss is going to hurt almost more than the first game, just because they had certain advantages going into this. They just got outmaneuvered around the map. That first Roshan was so well done by MVP, and it took away a lot of LGD's lineup momentum.
Yeah, it wasn't just about the aggression, but the way they utilized some of their split pushing. And
so throughout the group stage in this tournament, your performance has been very surprising to a lot of people. So what do you say to that? And now that you've taken one step closer to the finals, how do you feel?
First, I think, well, as I said before in the interview, like we kind of figure out like what to do in this meta, and then, well, like everyone's like high-skilled player in our team. That's what I feel. Well, we just had the bad drafts or like didn't have a like deep like deep drops. So I think we've been having a struggle this like until before now. But I think we know like how to draft and we know how to play our